Hey everybody, Perla, come say hi. Hey, it's Heather and Perla. Hey everybody. We wanted to talk to you because we're in the car and we like to take y'all with us. We are on our 90-day journey to see how long will it take us to get monetized on YouTube. I research every day. I watch all sorts of videos. I feel like you can't see my head. I don't just watch videos. I like to read. I read everything I can. I'm a contract reader. So anyways, I just thought, as much as I like to read and learn, I would really like to share it with everyone. So whenever you're thinking about if you want to do this too, do you want to also hit record and see how long it takes you to monetize as well, and you're thinking you don't know what you want to talk about, just know that I feel like I have a ton of things to say every day, but that doesn't really narrow it down, right? So I was seeing, like, some people may wonder, like, what should my niche be? What should I talk about? And one thing I think is really interesting, so I've been doing this over 30 days. I'm not monetized yet. I have almost 50 subscribers. I have almost 100 watch hours, which I am so unbelievably grateful and thankful, and every day I'm appreciative, and I really love all of the comments, and just know that I will always read them. I just don't want to set myself up for failure by responding to all of them. And please don't make you think that you shouldn't comment just because of that. I just want everyone to know I do read them. I do respond with an emoji type deal to them. I think it's a heart. Y'all, I'm in my 50s and I forget I need glasses. So sometimes my kids are like, you know, that text didn't make any sense. And I'll get my glasses on and be like, oh, they were right. Anyhow, so yes, I could have a conversation. I do want y'all to know that I feel like talking to you every day is also now is part of my routine, where I'm responding to the comments, to the subscribers, you don't have to subscribe. It's super helpful, and I want everyone to know. Oh gosh, I don't know, can y'all see out Perla's window? We have so many people at the river today swimming. Wow. I live in a college town. I live outside of a big city where I was working for a very large telecom company for almost 25 years. I commuted. It took me about 3 hours a day, usually, because of traffic and this and that. I have 2 kids. They're in college now. They are not in the college that's close to me. But, you know, single mom, doing a pretty good job. And I'm no longer working in the telecom field. So I was just trying to figure out what am I going to do next, because I'm also an artist. So I was let go from corporate America. Because of, I don't know if I'm ready to talk about it yet, but I will soon. It was something that just was that cannot even be real. Did that really happen kind of thing. So I was trying to figure out, what am I going to do next? So I've written a manuscript. I created adult coloring books. I like to paint, so I started out, I have PTSD from being lost in the middle of the ocean, and I lived through hurricane sized waves in a boat that was not appropriate for that. Our boat broke. The story is lengthy, and we lived, surprised the Coast Guard, and I was back at work within 24 hours in a suit and heels, and had delayed PTSD, took medical leave, which I'm super thankful for, as an executive handling a $1 billion contract with a B like boy, all by myself. You know, the stress of that was never an issue until PTSD entered my life. And when that happened, I really was concerned. I was thinking, like, I'm in my 40s, you know, I've worked almost 20 years at that time. I've worked for the same company, and I'd been handling the $1 billion contract for, I think it was about 8 years at that point. And you know, I never thought PTSD would be part of the deal. It was delayed. So whenever it started happening, I was having dreams that, like, okay, so sometimes when you get older, if you guys that are younger don't know, but us that are a little older, sometimes you have to get up and use the restroom in the middle of the night. And I personally don't very often, but what I was finding is that when I did, I couldn't get out of bed because I was dreaming that there were sharks swimming around my bed, and you know, and it's dark, and single mom, 2 kids. There wasn't really anybody for me to ask, you know, are there sharks down there? And that's ridiculous, I know that. But my husband, who I'm divorced from, we had a fishing cabin on an island, hence being lost at sea. But you know, the idea of being like in a raft with water surrounding us and waking up really out of it in a dream was actually not that far gone of I'm so out of it, asleep, what's happening, why are there sharks around me? I guess what I'm trying to say is I lived a part of my life that is very different than maybe other people. But when I would finally really snap to wake up, I realized I was having this thing I didn't know anything of called fear. I'd never had fear, and never. Maybe on a roller coaster because I saw who put it together, but that's about it, you know. So I knew something was wrong. So it was affecting my sleep because I was literally waking up and I was in a weird dream state. And then, you know, it's kind of hard to shake the idea that great whites were just in your bedroom 5 minutes ago. And by the way, you have to get up at 4:30 a.m. and that's in 3 hours. So it just started affecting my sleep, which then started affecting my memory. And I ended up taking FMLA, or medical leave. I was seeing a doctor and a psychiatrist or a therapist, and they suggested it, and I'd worked for the company almost 20 years. I was an executive. My boss encouraged it. She and I had been friends for most of my career, and she was the second person I told in all of the world that I had been lost at sea, and she's also the one that fired me. So, you know, sometimes that happens in life, and it's really sad. Did I do anything wrong? No. Will I tell you all the story? Yes. And sometimes people are like, I didn't do anything wrong. No, this is not that story. If you have heard me just over the last 10 minutes, or if you've journeyed with me through a few other videos, you might get the understanding of like who I am. I'm not. My first videos that I put out on my channel, I did talk a little bit more about this stuff, and I almost feel like I had to vent a little bit, but then I kind of straightened up and got my happy on and realized, you know, I remembered who I was, and I remembered what I was about, and I started talking about the reality of where my life is right now, which is, you know, here I am, here's my dog, here's where we live, here's our pony, and how can we all make... She was thirsty, everybody. Can y'all hear Perla? Probably not. She's getting down in her water. She does not like the wind. So sorry, Perla. Do you have something to say to everybody today? Say hey, everybody. It's 81. It's a little bit hot. So she's part Catahoula leopard, and she is also her dad was Great Pyrenees. So when we say that we rescued her, that didn't mean that we didn't know who the people were that still to this day refuse to spade or neuter their dogs. So Perla has a bunch of twins all over town. I mean, I'm telling you, I'll see it online sometimes, or friends will send me a text and they'll say, Perla's got a twin on the other side of town. It's just because the same people keep having dogs over and over and they're not taking care of them. And people like me scoop them up. So she's not a border collie, but she is very well loved and she does look like one. But her brother, she actually has an actual twin. A friend has her twin. And there's something wrong with that guy. He was my friend for a long time, but he got in a wreck and he had never been the same. But anyway, so he has her twin brother, and the twin brother looks like the Great Pyrenees part, and she looks more like the Catahoula leopard mom. So if anybody, I think somebody was commenting about Perla, and I'll post in the community portion of my channel. I'll post the painting that my daughter won, the regional art fair. I can't remember. She was in like maybe 9th grade, and she was at an alternative school, and they were really into the arts. And but I digress. She's a fantastic artist, both of my daughters. But she painted Perla, and it looked, you want to go this way? Okay. It looked like a picture, like totally looked like a very huge, very large photo. And it was really just a painting. So I'll put that up so y'all can see it. I have a really bad habit of my brain distracts me when I start talking about stuff that's irritating to me. So I'm sorry if I lost anybody there. My whole point of this journey is to journey on YouTube, take you with me, and let's see how long it takes for me to get monetized. I'm in my 50s. I've lived a life, a full life. I raised kids. I love to be outdoors. I live in the country. I was raised in the city. I've been all over the world. I have a dad that's really mean, but he wanted boys, so whatever. And I've been in the corporate world, and I'm an artist. So I guess I'm the dichotomy of humans, maybe. I don't know. But today has been a day. I was thinking a lot about our energy and our mindset, and I forgot what the other thing was. Our energy and our mindset, and how important it is to have a good attitude. So even if you are you're starting your journey and you're wondering, like, what should my niche be, what should I talk about, I can't talk about anything, I don't know, what if you turn that frown upside down? Oh Lord, there's a phone call. Hang on. I can't believe I just talked to y'all like you're in kindergarten. My apologies. I do believe everyone has important things in their brain that they can talk about. Have you ever thought about this? So did y'all know, for you guys that are my age, did y'all know if you don't have kids, they say some of them interesting things? For example, my eldest, my kids are only a year apart, but they're in their 20s. She said in high school, Mom, did you know that they don't ever even teach us like how to use the post office or how to get a mortgage? And I was thinking about those really basic things, like the 20-somethings today they don't even like to use the phone sometimes. So if you're trying to come up with ideas of things that you can talk about on your channel, just think about that kind of stuff that you guys definitely know. Maybe you can just talk about really easy things for you, not knowing that that's something, you know, that somebody else may need help with. And yes, I address those with both of my kids. So we are home, and I just wanted to say how wonderful it has been to have a community to talk to, and feel like I can maybe make a difference in someone's life. And Perla has enjoyed it so much too. We will see you guys later. And if this is the first or the last time you hear my voice, I just want you to know that you are loved, you are kind, and you are supported. If that rings true, or if it doesn't, hit subscribe, join my community, come back, and I will have something every day where I will tell you the same thing over and over so that you can believe it. We love you. Bye.